This is a CBS News Detroit update.
Good Tuesday morning. I'm Sandra Ali with a look at some of the top stories we're working on for you this morning. Politicians in our area speaking out about their names appearing on the alleged hit list of the man accused of shooting two Minnesota lawmakers. The list includes Representatives Debbie Dingell, Rashida Tlaib, Sri Tanadar, and Hillary Scholten. Secretary of State Jocelyn Benson was also named, as well as Senator Alyssa Slotkin. However, Alyssa Slotkin's office says her name was only found in the suspect's writings and not on the so-called hit list. Tanadar and Dingell are also reacting.
Every single one of us has to help dial down the level of rhetoric. We are normalizing violence, and that's not okay.
We got to keep, as a public servant, I have to be in public. I can't shy away from that.
Police say the accused shooter had a total of 45 elected officials on that so-called hit list, all of them Democrats. This morning, he's facing federal charges and state charges as well. He's being held in federal custody right now. The United States and the UK have now reached a new trade deal. President Trump and the British Prime Minister announcing that agreement on Monday. It now formally lowers some tariffs from both imports from Britain, but the issue of steel and aluminum are still being negotiated. The Chinese researcher accused of smuggling dangerous biological pathogens into the U.S. heads back to court today. It's for a detention hearing for Young Chin John. It resumes this morning in federal court. The 33-year-old is facing a number of charges, including conspiracy and visa fraud. She's a postdoctoral fellow at the University of Michigan. The Detroit Free Press and the Detroit News are now ending the joint agreement operation that they created all the way back in 1989. The move was made to help both of them save money on operating costs while they maintain separate newsrooms. The joint operating agreement will stop by the end of the year. And tonight, the Tigers begin a three-game series at Comerica Park against the Pittsburgh Pirates. First pitch there is at 6:40. Let's go ahead and get a check on your forecast now with Troy Bridges. How are things looking maybe for that Tigers game tonight, Troy?
Not so bad. We won't see much in the way of the rain for today and tonight, Sandra, but the big story will be the heat and then the chance for some big storms for tomorrow. Today, just a few showers into the afternoon and evening, a high of 86 degrees. Then we track that risk of strong to severe storms for tomorrow. It comes mainly into the afternoon and evening. You see next weather futurecast showing just a few showers by 1 in the afternoon tomorrow, 1 or 2 storms at that point. But this is the line we're going to watch more closely. You see this by Wednesday evening, 7:30, right on top of a large part of southeast Michigan. The main threats would be strong damaging wind as well as flooding and hail. We can't rule out 1 or 2 rotating storms that could lead to a tornado. Again, that is going to be Wednesday evening as we go into 7 o'clock and then over with by around midnight going into Thursday. Looking much better on Thursday, but high temperatures today in the mid and upper 80s, 88 in Lapeer, 88 for Pontiac, 86 in Monroe, and a lot going on the 7-day forecast here because we are going to have the next weather alert day on Wednesday because of those storms, drying out through the afternoon on Thursday for Juneteenth. Summer begins on Friday, a high of 84 and dry, and then we watch for extreme heat with feels like temperatures close to 100 degrees for Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. And it does look like Sunday and Monday dangerously hot as we go actually into the 90s, but feeling well into the triple digits. Sandra, back to you.
Troy, thank you. That's a look at your headlines. We'll be back later today covering stories that matter to you on air and streaming on the CBS News app and Pluto TV.